and the German giants plan to fund the deal by selling Jadon Sancho to Manchester United for an eye-watering £100 million. That is according to the Mirror, who claim Dortmund are ready to trade England youngsters and keep ahead in the transfer market. Dortmund are keen to harness a transfer model where they sign young players, build them up, and flog them for a profit. They signed Sancho from Manchester City in 2017 for just £9.1 million, and he has already paid back their outlay in on-pitch performances. Now 18, Sancho has proved to be one of the hottest young talents in Europe, and has Manchester United hot on his tail. United are said to be preparing an £80 million offer for Sancho in the summer, knowing there is no clause in his contract that states he cannot join City's rivals. Dortmund appear ready to cash in on Sancho, who has proved a sensation for the Bundesliga leaders so far this season. Yet they don't want to lose out on England's hotbed of young talent completely. The Mirror claim that the plan is to cash in on Sancho and then try and get Hudson-Odoi on the cheap. Midfielder Hudson-Odoi is yet to start a Premier League game for Chelsea and was close to a £40 million move to Bayern Munich in January. That deal did not materialise as Chelsea refused to play ball with the German powerhouse. Hudson-Odoi's contract at Chelsea expires next summer, and the player is yet to pen fresh terms. He could therefore leave on a free transfer in 2020, and that means he will likely be available on the cheap this summer, if a new contract still eludes him. Dortmund would likely still need United to come up with the cash first, before they can move for Hudson-Odoi. But that appears an increasingly probable scenario, with United bosses keen to bring the best young British talent to the club. They already have Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard in their attacking arsenal, while 22-year-old Scotland international Scott McTominay is now breaking into the first team. United are expected to appoint Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as their permanent manager at the end of the season, and will back him in the transfer window. The Red Devils shied away from making any big money signings in January, in part because of uncertainty over who will be their long-term manager. But Solskjaer's impressive results at the United helm has all but convinced club bosses to hand him the permanent role. As for Chelsea, they will be under a transfer ban for the next 2 windows, making it imperative for them to keep their top stars. Defender David Luiz and winger Willian are expected to be handed new contracts to remain at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea still hope Eden Hazard will stick with the club, and Express Sport understands they are willing to lose him for nothing in 2020 when his contract expires, rather than sell him to Real Madrid for £100 million in the summer. Chelsea feasibly have a replacement for Hazard already lying up after signing, and then loaning back Sancho's Dortmund teammate Christian Pulisic in a £56 million deal in January. Pulisic's arrival in West London come July could well spell the end of Hazard's Blues career.